Hi everyone, my name is Siti Maisara binti Ahmad Tamis, metric number 252682, and today I'm going to share my practicum experience as well as my experience in article writing. So I did my 1-month practicum at Laina Yaakob and Zulkifli, a small firm located in the heart of my own city, which is Kuala Lumpur. It was intimidating at first because I feel like I have lack of knowledge in what area of law, and also I have no experience in things such as mooting. Furthermore, real practice is different from what we have learned in school. But actually, when I did my practicum, it is not that bad, and 1 month actually feels relatively short. So the areas of practice of my firms are mainly civil litigation, conveyancing, with a side of criminal litigation and other areas as well, or what I can say, we do almost everything except for corporate matters. Days at the office are normally very busy, and during my practicum, I pretty much have to do everything from litigation to conveyancing. On litigation, I have to do research, prepare letter of demands, writ of summons, affidavits, written submissions, bundles of documents, witness statements, and etc. As for conveyancing, among the things I did were drafting agreements, filling up Form 14A, 16A for MOT, and then borang CKHT and others. And amongst the things that I do at the firms are preparing letters, preparing invoice, billing, emailing clients, and etc. As I was supposed to follow the lawyers to attend court hearing in Mahkamah Seremban, but unfortunately, the case is being adjourned due to COVID-19. Only on my final week of practicum, I get the opportunity to go to the court, which is Shah Alam High Court. It was quite far, so I have to wake up real early in the morning due to, KL crazy traffic during the rush hour. But then again, luck is not on my side. After almost 4 hours of waiting at the court, the case ended up being heard only in chambers and was set for another date. I think the perks of having my practicum at the small firm is that I get the opportunity to get my hands on every work instead of just being asked to photocopy things. I am also glad that the area of practice of the firm is very wide. So I get to learn many things instead of just focusing on one area. I am also glad that I chose to do my practicum at a law firm so that I get to familiarize myself with all the legal documents. Other than that, I am thankful that my friends are really helpful. They are really a blessing. Although we are all separated miles away from each other and we are having our practicum at different firms and different states, we are always there to help each other. I still remember one day when I was first being asked to do research. I am very clueless as I did not know how to do it. The research I did in law school and what is in the real practice are not the same. So I panicked, I cried. But thank God my friends are very helpful, they guide me. Apart from that, everyone at the firm is very warm and friendly. They are very helpful. I learn a lot from them. They are always ready to teach me and guide me on whatever I ask them. I do not have to be shy to ask them almost anything. Days at the office feels really better with their help and guidance. From what I have experienced throughout my practicum journey, I feel more eager to learn the remaining subjects in law school. During my rough first few days at the firm, I feel like the legal world is not for me. Because I feel weak and it is too hectic. I just can't handle it. But I was wrong. Indeed, I become more excited to pursue the profession. Although I have a very stern and fierce boss, I am very thankful to him as I really get to learn a lot from him. He prepped me to be ready for the legal world and he taught me on how to be a good lawyer. He is indeed an amazing lawyer, very knowledgeable, and very generous to share his knowledge with me. He even complimented me, saying that I have the talent to be in this industry. And that coming from him really boosts up my confidence, making me trust my own abilities and makes me feel better about myself. He even offered me to do my chambering that So I think once I have completed my studies, I will come back to the same firm and start my chambering. When in practice, I wanted to pursue conveyancing, but then the current state of economy, especially due to the pandemic, it is quite hard as the market demand for property sales is quite low. And for me, litigation is not that bad, so maybe I can be okay with litigation, except for criminal litigation though, because I still remember one day when my boss showed me the picture of the deceased in an accident case. I couldn't sleep for days. So as for now, I just want to focus on my studies first, complete my final year, and get the degree with flying colors. Last but not least is my experience in article writing. So I wrote about committal orders, and the title of my article is Committal Orders in Malaysia, a discussion on liberty. It was quite rushing actually to complete it, but I am very thankful for my supervisor, Dr. Marina, for her kind consideration. When I write my article, it is quite hard actually because there are limited resources available. I couldn't find much articles regarding to the topic that I did, and this is because committal orders are quite uncommon in Malaysia. But that doesn't stop me from pursuing this article. Indeed, it makes me feel like I have to do this because there is a need to have more discussion on this particular topic. So the research I did is mainly focusing on the procedures, the loopholes which are fatal, which can make the orders to be set aside, hence promising the liberty of a person, together with the decided cases. Although it is very challenging, I am happy that I finally get to complete my article.